U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and the UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy arrived in Kyiv amid repeated pleas from Ukraine for permission to use Western weapons to hit further into Russia.
We're working with urgency to continue to ensure that Ukraine has what it needs to effectively defend itself.
But that hasn't included giving Ukraine the green light around these weapons, at least not yet.
We're very concerned about the escalatory action that we're seeing from Iran particularly.
Officials say Iran has sent short-range ballistic missiles to Moscow. Tehran denies that claim. But the shipment appears to be shifting debate around the use of Western weapons. Ukraine wants to be able to use missiles made by the US and the UK to hit military targets deeper inside Russia. They have a range of a few hundred kilometers, and US defense officials have said they alone will not be a game changer. In part because Russia has already moved some of its aircraft out of range, and Ukraine can already hit targets far beyond the border. On Tuesday, Kyiv launched its biggest drone attack yet on Moscow. And at the end of August, Ukrainian drones targeted a Russian oil facility more than 1,100 kilometers away.
I think that's been an area of success for Ukraine, yeah.
The security professor says Washington wouldn't give clearance before to use these weapons because of fears over escalation. But those worries seem to have waned.
The Ukrainians have been looking for it. They seem to think it will make a big enough difference. But this is contingent on what the Russians do.
The Kremlin has promised a response if the missiles are used more widely. When asked if he's considering lifting the ban, U.S. President Joe Biden said that it is being worked out. He's scheduled to meet with the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer in Washington on Friday. Briar Stewart, CBC News, London.